Randy here again, and we're playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are in the eastern part of Europe here. Actually heading west, I do believe. Before we get on the highway, we'll just check. I currently have forklifts, and we are going to Salzburg, I guess it is. So just a quick view of the map here. Finished the job there last episode. All the way up to whatever the name of that place is. Got all the way over there. Didn't have a perfect run, unfortunately. I think that one car we must hit there early on in the episode. We had 1% damage, so we didn't get an excellent job, unfortunately, but we pretty much got 99% of it. So we are now heading down to Salzburg. And a small half of the way there. Very small half of the way, actually, maybe a third of the way. I believe it was a 17-some-hour trip, and we're down to 13. Just had to stop and take a rest there. Driving our new Mercedes-Benz truck here, of course. Did find one new truck dealer on the way there, or on the way here, so I did stop and just get it repaired up. There was a 1% on the tires and 1% on the chassis, so nothing majorly wrong yet. Just figured I might as well stop and repair it while I was there. I typically try to stop anytime I see something along the way, like a recruiting agency or a truck dealer or some other such thing as that. And now we're pretty much just busy clicking off the miles here. And yeah, I'm not too familiar with Eastern Europe, so my apologies. I have no idea where we're at exactly. I could probably look at the map. I do know some of the countries in the area. I just don't know, exactly where each country is specifically. Tiny over. It's always fun coming into the turns like this. It's really got to pay attention to which one you need to be in. And once you play the game a while, you kind of figure it out. But I know when I first started, it's like, okay, which lane do I need to be in here? So here's another question for you folks: are the roads in Europe actually like this? Turns and access to highways and stuff like that. Are they actually like that? Because, I mean, that's a lot different setup than, for example, what we have in America. Or at least where I live, anyway. Speaking of my last question, I was asking, I know we were up in Scandinavia there. I was asking about the roundabouts and tunnels, and someone did comment back and say, yes, we do have the roundabouts and tunnels up there. So, apparently that is a thing. I rather figured it would be, because I don't think the game would put anything in that isn't somewhat real to life. Though I do scratch my head with some of these roads, so it's like, really? Especially the ones I hate the most, and was last episode there where we hit that one car and got the 1% damage. Those are the ones I dislike the most, because you're coming up, and all of a sudden the one lane takes off and goes down to another road. And you either gotta keep going and, oh crap, or try to get over real quick. And unfortunately, in my case, someone was in the way when I tried to get over. I see that car back there. And yes, for those of you wondering, I do play with the speed limiter turned on. So 55 is going to be my top speed. Like I mentioned before, I figure that keeps things safe. Like my driver made some money for us there, that's good. It'll be curious to see, because the new driver I just hired there, a really good rated driver, and has what I would say is a pretty good truck. At least I thought it was a good truck anyway. You know, had the high horsepower engines, got the 6x4 chassis and deluxe, and it's, you know, blinged out, basically. It'll be interesting to see if that makes any difference to my unblinged out trucks, I guess, if you will. Now, when I say unblinged out trucks, it's not that I haven't put the money into these trucks. The trucks I have got for my drivers, you know, I've got the best engine you could put in those DAF trucks. I believe that is, at least at the moment anyway, I don't think there's any higher horsepower engine for them. 510 horsepower, I believe it was. They should all have the 6x4 chassis, I believe. Cab-wise, I don't have the best cab. I think it's just the regular, normal, cheapo cab. You know, no sleeper cab or nothing like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if that type of thing makes a difference or not. So that's why it's like, do you really put a lot of money into the trucks for your worker and it doesn't make a difference, or does it make a difference? I have no idea. So I'm real curious to see. Like I said, we got a top-rated driver, or at least the best one that I had access to at this point anyway. And then we gave him, or I guess it was a her actually, I think it was, gave her a really good truck. And okay, if it does make a difference what kind of truck the drivers have, how do they determine what is a good truck? I mean, is it horsepower? Is it all the above? You know, good cab, good chassis. Because technically, in that case, my drivers do have good chassis and good engine. At least 510 horsepower, the biggest one the DAF truck has, anyway. There are bigger horse engines in the game, but not for the DAF trucks. Yeah, Scania there, for example, has one of the bigger horsepower engines at 730. From what I remember, I think there is one bigger horsepower engine, 750, I'd like to say. I don't remember what truck has that now. But that is one of the reasons I went with the Scania initially for my truck, because it had the 730 horsepower engine, so. And I will say this, it does seem like you noticed that. This truck, for example, my last load, I was going uphill there, I forget to where it was. Had to start going uphill, and you could tell, it's like, oh, this takes a while to get up and go. Didn't notice that so much with the Scania there. It would definitely take longer to get up and go, but it'd get up and go pretty good. Whereas this Mercedes-Benz, it hesitated a little bit. And I suppose I could get over in the other lane here, but we seem to be doing okay, so. Typically, I do like to be in the right lane here a little more than I do in the left lane. The right lane usually has a little bit wider grace area on the side, so if I start bobbing and weaving, you know, you don't have to worry quite as much. Whereas if you're in the left lane, there's the guardrail there usually right away. Oh, we missed a turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm too busy talking, not paying attention. Map. Okay, I think we're actually okay. Go that way. That's fine, we'll see more roads that way. That is the one reason I took this job, by the way. This job took me to a place I have not been yet, the, Salzburg, I guess is how you say it. That's probably not how you say it. That's how I'm saying it. So my apologies if I'm not saying that right, but that's what it looks like to me, so. I was actually debating when I took this route if I wanted to go a little bit different way. I did going the way the GPS said, but I was actually debating if I wanted to take a little bit different route that would take me a little bit, according to the GPS it said it'd be a lot longer, so that's why I didn't do it, but go down some roads I have not been down yet. But like I said, I did end up just taking the way the GPS said, because I think it was like an extra 6 hours the way I was thinking about going. You know, map-wise, it didn't look like it was that much longer, but according to the GPS, it was. Okay, off here. And technically, you know, I do have the GPS in the dash there of the truck. I still like to have the little, the normal GPS thingy down in the corner here open, just because it has everything else I need. You know, it's got the when I need to sleep next, time remaining, you know, 10 hours, 12 minutes, 392 miles. You know, it's just got all the other information you kind of need there, so that is typically why I leave that open. Don't need any more sleep yet. Just refueled and slept there before we started the episode. And I'll have to say, this truck, I have not used a whole lot of fuel yet. I've refilled it twice. I think I was maybe down to like a quarter tank each time. Oh sure, everybody slows up there, and then once I catch up to them, everybody takes off again. Probably that truck up there that's slowing things up, so let's around him if we can. It looks like I wouldn't mind stopping here, because like I said, I see a couple places I have not been yet. Let's see, so I have to be this scene. Like I was saying there when I was starting the episode, anytime I drive through a town or see a town where I haven't got something, I see the little gray question mark there. I do like to go and check that out. And we're definitely going to try to do that here in a minute. If I can figure out where that is. I need to take off. Turn here. I know a slight detour, but it's usually not too bad. That was a curb. Not that we're actually going to drive into the place. We're just going to hopefully drive past it and figure out what it is. Probably a agency, if I had to guess. Looks like I found a service dealer in this town already. Yeah, drivers needed. I'm doing pretty good up this episode then so far, finding places. Just before I started the recording here, I drove through another town while we're waiting for the map. I'm not sure. It must have been Warsaw's. Warsaw, I guess it was. Actually, not sure how you say that because it's like a Z in there, so it's not like Wars. Oh, maybe it is Warsaw. I don't know. Okay, and looks like both lanes here. Okay, hope nobody's coming yet. This is another example here of the roads. Are they really that way in Europe where you really don't have any on-ramp? I mean, it's boom, and you're on. I mean, there's really no, like I said, ramp area. You actually get onto a highway. It seems really short there, at least compared to what we have in America. Now, I will have to say there seems to be a real wide variation in America as to what the on-ramp size is. Sometimes you get a short one, sometimes you get like a really long one. But usually they're at least all reasonably length. You can get up to speed and merge onto a highway. Why he's going so slow? Did the speed limit just say it was 50? Yeah, the speed limit says it's 50. I'm going 55. That's not that bad. That's probably the ticket I've gotten the most, is a lot of speeding tickets. And we'll probably just kind of do like what we did last episode. We'll get a half hour or so into this, and we'll call it quits, at least as far as the video goes. And I'll just finish it up off screen. Oh yeah, crap, get over. This is what I'm asking about. Do you folks really have this in Europe? Because this is, like, annoying. And like I was saying there last episode, you know, if you accidentally do go down that way, depending on what type of road's down there, you can't necessarily get back up on the highway here. You know, if you run into another divided lane highway down on the that off ramp there, yeah, you're not going to get back on. Now, if it's just a single lane, a double lane road, then you can get back on usually with no problem. But or it might be a little bit of a problem, you know, a little bit of illegal road maneuvers. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to sleep here again before I actually make this delivery. It's going to be close. Next rest stop in 6 hours and 37 minutes, and I have 8 hours 4 minutes remaining. So if I can cut an hour and a half off this job, and that is quite a bit, by the way, I am probably going to have to sleep one more time. Oh, looks like we're probably coming upon another town here. Boy, it seems like we're going through a lot of towns this episode here. or at least on the drive I'm going on here. Forgetting I picked up the recording here when I was partway here, so. Yeah, it was dark out on the map, so it's like, oh, I'll just drive until it's light out, and then I ended up having to sleep, so that worked out pretty good, I thought. Okay. Gotta make a right turn, okay. And of course, show up, there comes all the traffic. Like we could probably go after this car here. Okay, you're gonna stop there. Okay, I'm not saying nothing. If you're gonna stop, I'm gonna go. Not sure if he thought I was gonna run him over or what. I mean, come on now, I don't have that bad a reputation, do I? Okay, so I've only done a couple Euro Truck Simulator videos. You folks wouldn't know. Past all these slow pokes here. Oh, of course, then we have a person that wants to turn left. We'll be sitting here forever now. I should just take a quick look at the map here. Okay. So yeah, looks like I said, I need to get down to a few of these places. Yeah, maybe we get up here, maybe we'll find like some short job or something. Down to some of these places. But I do want to get back up to Scandinavia again. Definitely want to do some more driving up in that area. And probably my next purchase is going to be a garage up in that area too, hopefully. Gas pedal is on the right there, buddy. Okay, good. Oh, crap. One of these where the road merges. Well, this looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to stop here a moment and maybe take a photo. Oh, it's something like that, maybe. And there's, for those of you who have never seen the photos, thing from Euro Truck, it's got like all kinds of options. I honestly not even sure what they all do. Blur strength, turn that down. Let's turn that up a little bit. Like that, focus. Yeah, yep. And actually, let's bit maybe. How about something like that? Yeah, I'll buy that. Okay, maybe I won't, but Okay, I'm guessing we're crossing from one country to the other here, judging by the flags, but I do not know my European countries well enough to know what flag and what this went from into. Actually, let's look at the map just because I'm curious now. I don't think it really says countries, though, does it? I mean, I know this is Italy down here, but I'm not sure, honestly, what... I think we're in Italy yet, I don't think. No, we can't because we're way up here, so that's not Italy. And also, I know I've mentioned it before, but American Truck Simulator should be coming out here in a little less than a month now, actually. So looking forward to that. And someone was asking, will we be doing videos of it? Yes, I will be doing videos of it. I've been planning to do American Truck Simulator for a while now. Just, wasn't sure when it's going to be coming out. That's kind of the reason I've not done Euro Truck before. It's like, I might just wait till American Truck comes out. But, people kept asking for it. So like, oh, okay, we'll do Euro Truck. Why not? It is definitely a lot of fun to play this game. Which, it's kind of a head scratch. It's like, it's a trucking game. That's really a fun game to play. Well, yes, it actually is a fun game to play. Not sure how to explain that other than it is a fun game to play. Peter, another $5 grand. Come on, Peter, you gotta bring home more than that. Man, we're taking home, was this a $1,000 job here? Wasn't one of the more expensive jobs, but I went to one of the towns where I haven't been yet, and the price per mile was, I think, like fourth one on the list or something like that. So it was pretty good price per mile. Yeah, total dollar amount wasn't the greatest. Anyway, folks, looks like we're getting dark here again, so that's probably a good time to wrap it up. We're about a half hour into the video anyway. 5 hours and 30 minutes to go. And like I said, I'm probably going to have to... Actually, let's check. Am I going to have to sleep again? 4 hours and 9 minutes. I'm still an hour and a half I need to make up if I don't want to sleep again. Don't think that's going to happen, so... Yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to put them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. Okay, folks, and I'm just going to pen this little video here on the end. I just wanted to show you guys I have not slept, and I'm like coming right down to the wire here. I've got to sleep in 21 minutes, and I have 17 minutes here on the trip to go, so we're going to see if we can make it here. And of course, we'd run into like one of these really curvy roads here where I have to go slow on. Okay, should be coming up here on the right any moment. Okay, because I got to sleep, I'm not even going to bother trying to do it this time. Ah, good work. Come on, what did I do wrong? Damage. Okay, folks, I guess I hit something. I don't honestly know what, though. Yeah, I actually really have no idea what I hit there. Oh well, we still got a good work. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching.